God, my eyes itch so bad. Wow. Oh yeah, it's got to be quick. Got to be quick. Can be shorter than normal. Oh my God, we had 50-mile-an-hour winds and everything here today. I'm feeling it in my throat. My eyes are like seriously on fire. I went and took a shower and I even opened my eyes in the shower. I'm like, oh, clean it out. And now it's like gunk. Gunk. Yeah, good Lord, it was bad. You saved me from watching a boring review video. I hope you guys are all having a great day. I had to work on the truck today. Boring as can be. We did sand haul over to the concrete plant. I'm watching Cars with Key for a new pressure washer. And that stuff has got my nose all stopped up. Uh, and then I'll go into sneezing fits. If I do, just ignore it. I need to get a pressure washer. Right now I'm borrowing my daughter's, but I think I do need to go ahead and invest in one. I think I'll do that first thing this spring. Or maybe they'll run some specials on one over maybe at Harbor Freight or something. Hello, Mr. Hassan. But maybe they'll run a special since it's going to be off season. Mine is starting to crap out. Oh, shit. So, has anybody seen William Sanders' comments? He's commented on details, Joel and Sal's video, and he was pretty crappy. Does anybody know who he is? Is he doing okay? Is there something wrong? Because that's not his normal. Normally, he's a nice guy. I love my Ryobi 2000 PSI pressure washer. Anyway, I asked him, I said, what the heck's going on with you? Why are you being so negative? Because he was negative on theirs, and that's the one I purchased last week. 2000 PSI is that's what I'm using with my daughter. I like it. And it did really good on Miss K's car. I washed it. Now she's had her car washed twice in 2 years, and both of them were from me. She never washes that car. Anyway, she said, what'd you do to my car? I can see myself in it. Well, if you wash it once in a while. She said, no, I know a good detailer. Crazy woman. But my pickup's washed, Miss K's car is washed, and the Cadillac. No, I didn't. Well, no, I didn't detail it. But I got the 100 years worth of bugs off of there, plus the bugs we had when we went to Branson, because we drove out there in her car. We drove out there in her car. I talked with Keith, and he said the hard water is starting to wear it out. See, I wish there was a way we could do that. You know what? I don't know, Humberto. The next one, the 2-week update, that's going to be interesting. I detailed my truck today. No, the next one, the 2-week update, I took the phone into the shower with me. So I imagine I'll get comments about that. I don't know. It was only at like 67 when I went to bed last night. But I've been busy. We had all that stupid sand. And it's by the ton. So when they pay you by the ton, you have to bust butt just to keep going in your stupid little circle over to the concrete plant. Gonna wait for the ceramic to cure on the shower. I did. It's been 2 weeks. No, you don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. Hello, James. You're smoking. Yeah. I hope we get rain so I can go down gravel roads and get it muddy. See how the 2 coatings I have on it works. What'd you do, a stack? No, I'm not. Are you for Halloween as Harley Quinn, Beetlejuice, or Carlos Serrano? Well, I guess you'll have to find out Thursday. Another post will be made on the community tab tomorrow, and that one will have the pieces that I wore to on today's picture, and then I will add a piece for tomorrow. So tomorrow you'll have more chances to guess. No, 5-year on passenger side, immortal on driver's side. Well, there you go. I tell you what, it's supposed to. I'm like telling everybody I know, including my kids, take your kids trick or treating. It's supposed to rain 2 or 3 inches worth of rain in 24 hours or so. Wednesday and Thursday. That way the kids don't lose out. I'm going as Humberto. Yeah, we're getting rain here. It's supposed to be quite a bit. And this is making me mad. Feels like I got frickin' needles in my eye. Ryan Hall posted today. Oh, okay. I haven't seen it. I saw Max Velocity, but I actually didn't watch it, to be honest with you, because it was just a madhouse day. When we run in sand, it's because the concrete plant has a big job. And so there was 3 of us. There was 2 tandems and me, and I was in the new truck with the aluminum trailer. And so you go to the sand plant, you get your sand on, you run over to the concrete plant, just dump it, and then get going back. If you can get 2 loads in an hour, you're doing good. I got 14 loads in 9 hours, something like that. Because there's just no way. When you're driving an end dump, you can't get 2 loads in an hour. Now warm and sunny. First was calling for rain here too on Halloween. Yeah, they're calling for it here. Always rains on Halloween night. Now warm and sunny. This week just started with rain yesterday and today, so it always happens. $11 people in here. Y'all have not. Somebody didn't hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got a match. Match the viewers with the likes, please. Anyway, I did. So anyway, I just thought I'd come on and say, hey, see if anybody knew who William Sanders was. I'm hoping he's okay. Look, it sounds to me like somebody ticked him off, and now he's just inadvertently taking it out on everybody else. But it's concerning me because he's never been that way. He's always been one of my biggest supporters, Hassan, and also you have to lower yourself since I am shorter. Yeah, Hassan, you're way, way taller than Humberto, and you need to wear just a towel. William Sanders. He's been on my channel for a long time. And he watches Joel and Sal's channel too. I am having a hot flash. And, several other channels. And he'll comment, and he's always really, really nice. And he jumped on Joel and Sal for going to a Coach Kimmy training, and they made a video on it and talked about it. And then he got smart aleck And I'm like, anyway. And then on mine yesterday, the shower door, uh, the ceramic coating, he, did you pay $1,000 for a class for that or something? And I'm going, what the hell? What the hell's wrong with you, dude? Who pissed you off? You know what I mean? And this hot flashes. Tomorrow is magnesium day. No more hot flashes for a day. I need to talk to the doctor. Maybe we can lower the dose and get me on it every day. I'm tired of this. Anyway. So anyway, I don't know. I was hoping somebody would know who he is. Maybe something's going on. You know. And so I did say that. I said, you didn't answer my question. That had nothing to do with what my video's about. And why are you being so negative? Did somebody tick you off? You know. He's at least talking to me, and I'm not trying to be bagging on him, but yeah, it was on my ceramic shower door one. He's an older gentleman. You know how us older people are. Sometimes we get in these moods, you know. 71 in our house with the windows open. I'm hot too. Man, I tell you what, this is getting old crap. Getting old. Even after menopause. I've been done with menopause for probably a good 9-10 years. But the hot flashes just never stop. I mean, you just can't get rid of that. So I take vitamin D3 to help control them. Because if I didn't take that, they would be on, I mean, it would be a constant hot flash. I wouldn't even be able to wear my glasses. Because it fogs up my glasses. I don't know. I asked him this last time because I just went back through and I watched Osito's video, or Isaac, and then I watched Carlos's video, and then I replied to comments that I have missed. And I hadn't seen any comments. 28 degrees here. Oh man, I would be standing outside right now if it was 28 degrees here. But our humidity is stupid here right now. And this wind still won't stop, so I'm not going to go outside until I have to, which will be tomorrow morning because I got to work tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to go cover on Friday for another driver. Yeah, no, if I'm having a hot flash, I'm going out there. This past January, we had some super cold temperatures. And I'm like, having these hot flashes that are just out of control. Man, I would open that door and walk straight outside. I'd just have my sleeveless shirts on because too many hot flashes. I'd just go right outside and cool off. It gets to be too much sometimes. You feel like you're going to spontaneously combust. And it set the chair on fire and then I'll be dead. I'm always thought that would be fun for me. Hell yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought maybe somebody would know who he was. And have a good night, Mr. James. You know, maybe let me know if something going on. Oh, not for me. Oh, not me for sure. 28 degrees is going to make me look like a Puerto Rican popsicle. I turn on a fan when I get hot flashes. Dude, I got a fan right over here. And there's another one right over here. That don't help. It does not help. I sweat in places I didn't even know I had when I have hot flashes. So anyway, tomorrow on the community tab, I'll put another picture out. Give you a chance to figure out what my costume is. I ain't figured out a prize. Me and Kimberly were talking about it. She said 5 points on the next trivia. I've never used... Oh, me either, Mary. Oh, me neither. Me neither. My grandmother gave me this little container. So it's like what they used to have back in the day. And it had a little fluff pad with it. Well, the old one got all kind of worn out and dirty and all of that. When you wash them, they get worn out. So I found another one at a Dollar Tree. So I got it. I actually bought like 4 or 5. That way I'd have them, and I threw them in the little bottom drawer in the bathroom. I think I have just this summer filled that thing up with 2 or 3 bottles of powder. It's like, holy crap. Hello, Mr. Rico. How you doing? Ain't seen you in a while. So I'm with you, Mary. Tons of baby powder. And showers. Oh, you just have to take a shower. Seems like twice a day. A2D Transformation Garage is Rico, you guys. Well, working a lot. Is business picking up? Yay, if business is picking up, yeah. It's getting ready to wind down here. But anyway, guys, that's Rico. He's out of Tulsa. He actually came from here, though. Did you see that new product I'm playing with, Rico? It's a guy here in town. He has a product line called Dice Detailing. That's so far not bad. I've only used it a few times, though. No side hustles. And business slowed down for me as well. Just doing maintenance cleans. Got it. Okay. No side hustles. I see. Well, sometimes that's what you got to do. And it's going to the weather's going to kick our butt here pretty soon. Especially down there where you're at. I used to live there. And that weather there is like weird. It's definitely different than it is here. So anyway, did you guys see my little graphic of who got all of the know the guy who owns the line? Oh, really? That's cool. He seems like he's a pretty nice guy. Has he sent you any of the stuff? I don't think it's too bad, but like I said, I've only used it a few times so far. I do like the waterless wash. The score, yes. No, the powder goes into the nooks and crannies that, like I said, you sweat in places you didn't know you had. Man, that wind. It sounds like the house is just rumbling. No, she hasn't introduced me yet. Wow. If you come up, let me know. Or maybe I wonder if he'll let me. Well, he's got it on the bottle. I'll send it to you. Don't let me forget. I got to be on the truck tomorrow. Okay. Well, maybe if you want to wait, then I can just connect the two of you. He's working at the New Loves up there at 21st and 135. But anyway, okay, yes, where the sun doesn't get to. Exactly. Mary can tell you all about it. But he's a nice guy. He came to me. He messaged me, came to me. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll give him a try. I didn't even get all the products because I knew I wouldn't be able to use them. But then I thought about it. I just washed my pickup. I should have got it. I should have got the soap and all that other stuff. He's got 6 different products. I just got the 3. I think, yeah, I am. I don't know about these guys. They all seem like they're in good moods. Mary and Humberto and David is here. Well, David was here. And me, it's been windier than all get out here. So I'm trying to quit with the sneezing, the itchy nose, itchy eyes, and the throat. I swear. Tomorrow's going to be it. I love giving new people a shot. Well, that was kind of what I thought. Just give them a place to start. He's so brand new. He hadn't even had a chance to create a website and get good product pictures. And he asked me if I knew anybody. I didn't. But I'm like, man, look what we could do with our phones now today. Just do it with your phone. Put it somewhere on a rock or something and take a good picture of it. Or put it on a car. And just take a decent picture of it. If you have to, just put it somewhere and remove the background. Anyway, we talked about it quite a bit. So, hopefully he'll be able to put that all together. That was Humberto. That was another one of the videos. When I did that video, William commented that day too. And he was not nice. He was not very nice about it. Oh, we're both hot. I'm telling you. But anyway, yeah, it was... I don't know. I feel like something's going on with him. Because that's not his normal. He's not normally nasty. He's normally a very nice guy. We always in good mood. The only thing was the comedian that was with... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Well, I saw the excerpts. And I'm like, what a douche. Of course, I can't say what I said, actually. And I'm like, why didn't somebody... Who invited him? Because it's somebody with the campaign or whatever. And I'm like, who invited him? But, later I heard on Timcast. I was going to ask you about that too. Timcast said that Puerto Rico didn't even get assistance from the states after the hurricanes. Is that true? And so all they've done is pile the trash on one side of the island? They all knew what was going to be said before it was said at the rally. Well, I don't know if I believe that. The only reason why is because everybody's just kind of putting their stuff together, and then I thought they were supposed to give that to somebody to have it read. We barely got help. Well, that was what Tim Pool, I think is who said it, or who was talking about it. He did a whole thing on it, and apparently, this guy's not even funny. I don't care nothing for him. They scan everyone before the show. Well, whoever the hell did that needs to lose their damn job. Because that was just flat ass rude. If you want to talk about, what was it before? What was the big thing before? I don't even remember what it was. The S-hole country. What was that country? That's the country. Anyway, that's one thing. But you're talking about America. Come on. Have a little bit of frickin' couth. But anyway, yeah. I think so. If they did that, Rico, hell yeah, they should have that person go on home. We don't need your help anymore. You're fired. That'd be me. And especially when, and Trump, you know, ain't going to be happy about stuff like that. Almost cussed. Not going to be happy about stuff like that. And he's going to make his campaign spokesman have to say something. You know, somebody's going to have to speak for that. So anyway, whoever with the campaign or the RNC, whoever does that, needs to be held to account. I think everybody needs to be held to account for everything they do. That's just me. And more when lots of the Puerto Ricans voted for Trump. Well, that was kind of what I thought. I thought, because the way that Tim Pool was talking about a young man who is from, actually they come from Cuba and they went to Puerto Rico for refuge. And then eventually the family moved to Florida. And he said, all we don't want to go back to communism or socialism or something like that. And I said, and I'm like, so what, you guys voted for Trump and then this guy is at the rally? I want to know who the hell did that. I want to see somebody's ass fired. So yeah, that was that. I saw the little excerpt of it. I heard it on the radio and then I went and checked it out when I was getting loaded. And saw the little thing on it, and then Tim Pool had a little thing on it. Came out later on today, and I went and watched it. Shit's hot. I can't cool down. Anyway, yeah, I saw that, Mr. Humberto. I thought that was pretty crappy. But I don't know who that dude is either. And I think some of the comedians just go too far. On both sides. All of them just go too far. They need to figure out a way to clean it up. We're in different times now. This is not the Richard Pryor days and things like that where you can just spout off and not offend people. Yeah, his name is, it's a stupid name if you ask me. Kill Tony. It was his name. It's a stupid name. What kind of a comedian has something stupid like that? Well, anyway. And it was rude. It was just flat rude. I'm not talking to you, Bella. She looked at me with the puppy dog eyes like she was in trouble. Not in trouble. What parent names their kid Carrot Top? Well, that's a stage name. That's a stage name. But what kind of a stage name is that with this guy? I mean, when they played the little excerpts of what he said and then the other ones and how he wasn't even funny, I'm like, what kind of a stage name is that? It's stupid. Stupid stage name. Kill Tony. That's just dumb. That just right there says he has no sense of humor. In my opinion. In my opinion. Some of them have some pretty dumb stage names. What parents name their kid Carrot Top? But anyway, guys, I just wanted to come on. I just wanted to come on and say, hey, the reason I do side hustle is because I was always taught to never depend on one income. So that's why I have multiple hustles, because the bills definitely don't stop for me. Are you sure? They sure the hell don't stop for me. You know, I can't even tell you how many times somebody has bashed me or something because I had a part-time job, Rico. And I'm like, why in the hell are you bashing somebody for that? And it's like one guy, he's new to detailing, okay? And you might have seen it in Carlos's group. He, what do you guys do to bring more business in during the cold weather? And I said, I got a part-time job. That's all I said. I got a part-time job. And then I get this paragraph about why that's just not possible. That's out of the question. And I'm like, well, don't walk around with your pride too big on your chest. Otherwise, somebody's going to mistake you for a woman. You know? I mean, I can't tell you how many times somebody has started something because I have a part-time job. It takes care of the big bills, I have big bills due on every single week in the month. If I have the part-time, they're taken care of. The detailing money can do all the other stuff. Stupid. Possibly because of his cone head, which has no space for brain. Don't stop for anyone. Ignorant people got nothing better to do. Same with me. I have a full-time job and detailing my side job. I don't think I have ever really looked at detailing as being a full-time job. I just felt like if I ran two part-time jobs, which would be detailing, and then it used to be a hotel, but now it's trucking, which I make a lot more money. When I was working at the hotel, I brought home $233 a week in 2 days. So Saturday and Sunday overnight. I get back in the truck, I make $536 or $546. So, I kind of bumped it up a little bit, and all I got to do is work 2 days, and maybe like this coming Friday, I'm working for another driver. So it'll be 3 days. So it'll be a $700 check. If they're not paying your bills, they shouldn't be concerned. I know. Well, that was kind of my thought. Why you so? But here's why they process it. They hear I have a part-time job, and then they're like they take it in as if it's they have this, like, you know what I mean? Like I am requiring them to be like me. And I'm like, I don't remember. I'm just making a suggestion. If it's cold months and you need to make money, and everybody knows detailing slows down when it's cold. Maybe not Humberto, but we do. So you got to have something in place. But I can't even tell you how many people have jumped my butt about that. It's just stupid. All I want to do is pay those big bills so I don't have to worry about it, and I can continue to detail. But that's how people are. It's kind of weird. I can't detail here during the winter months. If I've seen people in, like, the northern states and stuff, they'll talk about how they can continue detailing during the winter months because they have a garage. Now, that's one thing. But if you're detailing and you don't have a garage, because a lot of people don't, and I will tell you right now, it is very difficult to get people to come to you. It's not always easy. Being shop-based is not always easy. And if you do it in like your garage, it's shop-based basically. And it's hard to get people to come to you. They want you to come to them. They prefer a mobile detailer, which is fine. I mean, I don't hold it against them. But even in the summer months, I can't do it. I can't do mobile anymore. That was a mess. I just don't want another trip to the hospital. Exactly. I don't have a garage. We are summertime all year long, but here we pay lots on electricity and people save for vacations and family presents for Christmas. You mean with the extra money, Humberto? That's why I had to do both out of my garage and mobile. Now, there are times in certain situations I will go out in the field and handle certain situations like headlights or something like that. I'll go to them. But, now I just kind of only because, when you end up in the emergency room after a very, very hot day, yeah, you just kind of like, okay, it is what it is. I don't. I have. I've got 3 coatings, and I've got a place for all 3. But I like being hybrid. I don't have a garage, but people can come if they want. Yeah, and I did that myself, Mary. Um, they would bring their car to me, and I would go across the street. And in my earlier days, my second season, I would detail underneath Miss K's carport. She's got one of those double carports, and I would detail there. And I would always have it done and clean up my mess and all of that before she got home because my goal was don't put her out. Otherwise, you won't be able to use it. But, before we had the shop, I had to do something. Vacations to Disney on cool weather states too for the snow. No. The last time I was in Florida, probably the last year I was on the road with Jerry. Because when I was on the road solo, I didn't go to Florida. I went as far as Georgia, Carrollton, Georgia, and then did some drops in Atlanta. Or not Atlanta, Marietta, because the terminal was there. But I haven't been to Florida since Jerry was alive, and he died in '09. So I have no desire to go to Disney. Never did. We saw it. We drove by it. But never had a desire to go. I just feel like there's too much crowd. I don't like crowds. But I can see making extra money on a side hustle and saving it for vacations and stuff like that. That'd probably be great if I was still into my Vegas vacations. Man, I'd go to Vegas 2 times a year. Once I got myself back into it, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go back to Vegas. But it doesn't help when you can pay $100 for an airline flight there and $100 back. And if you pay for round trip, you actually save it a little bit, and it was $170. So I just bought the plane ticket and flew out on Thursday and came home on Sunday. I don't know. It just seems like there's too many crowds at Disney. Disney's a pretty popular place. It just seems like too much of a crowd. And me and crowds, because, that's when people will purposely bump into you or push you, because you're not walking their pace. I don't want to have to jack somebody up and go to jail. Just one of them things. I got another comment. Bob Hawkins went after MTE. Well, yeah, in a situation like that, if you go as a crowd, as a group, then okay. But, yeah, I don't want to have to come bail you out. Yeah. I'll tell you what, those scammers here on the frickin' street corners with that childhood cancer thing, it's finally all over the news. Quit giving them money. So now everybody's kind of settled down a little bit. Although everybody did want them arrested. Good night, Mary. See you next time. You went alone. No. That's different. That's a whole different world for men than it is for women. So, I have to tell you guys, and still meet nice people. Oh, I'm sure you do. But I made on Saturday night's trivia. Guess how much I made? Just take a wild guess. That live was 4 hours and 33 minutes. Guess how much money I made on it the first night? I'm like, oh, gonna get rich. No. Hell no. Nope. Both of you are too high. Cha-ching. I made 19 cents. 19 cents. So I was talking to Amanda. It's one of the 19 cents. So I was talking to Amanda. She's one of the other drivers that I work with. I was telling her, I was like, man, that's like Facebook. For the month of for the month of August, I just got the little invoice, okay? So for the month of August on Facebook, I made 7 cents. Just from Facebook Reels. I'm like, man, I just need to start me a bunch of social media networks or social medias and just start slamming them with Reels and videos and just 19 cents, 7 cents. Holy hell. Yep, I make money on Facebook too. When I hit, when they switched over to where your profile, you can become a digital creator. And they put me in it during the beta of it, or invited me to it, because I had 500 followers. And this was last year maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, so then when you make your reels, you get, ad money from it. And then they put it over into your bank account. And well, let me take that back. They put it in your bank account when you reach $5. YouTube, they do not pay you till you make $100. And then they'll let you know, and then it's up to you to put your information in and you can move it to your account. Didn't know you can make money on Facebook. You can. I was closer. No, he said 20 cents. Yeah, 19 cents is what I made that night for 4.5 hours. I was like, because I just want to kind of see and get a feel. But I don't know how to tell on the move or on the videos. I don't know how to tell yet on the actual videos that I upload and schedule. And you cannot monetize it until there's a thorough check of the video by YouTube. So it'll notify you that it's been checked and it's all clear. And then you can go in through the studio and then monetize it. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think there's a way you can make money on TikTok too, but I don't know how. And I quit with TikTok. They allowed me to grow until I got to 8,500, 86 or so is where I was. And then suddenly they dropped me back down to like 79. And then it built back up to where it's like 8,200 people on there. And it never allowed me to grow after that. I made videos for probably 6 months and never got any follows or anything. So I said, you know what? You don't want me to make it to 10K, which is when you start making money on TikTok. So, F you, I'm gone. And I don't really use it. I don't even care. It's nothing but a political app anyway. That's all anybody's going to do. You got this side and that side, and all they're doing is griping and complaining and about the other. And I'm like, okay, I thought this was supposed to be for lip syncing and dancing and all of that. Yeah, you have to have 10,000 followers in order to be monetized on TikTok. But I don't know how that monetization works because TikTok wouldn't allow me to be. So I'm like, to hell with you people. If that's how you're going to be, I'm not going to use your app. And it's still uploaded on my phone, but I hardly ever open it. Hardly ever. Everybody keeps telling me to get on TikTok and follow all these detailers, and I'm like, nah. I'm on YouTube 99% of the time anyway. Everything that's usually on Facebook, I'm only on it for a short amount of time or whatever. Me too, only have about 1,600 followers there. Yeah, I have like 8,200. I'm like 8,200. They claim that they got rid of the bots, but, the fake accounts and all of that, which, fine. But if they've got that many fake accounts, shouldn't they catch on to that crap a little quicker? Facebook does a pretty darn good job of that. Is it the same as IG? What is? Is what the same? To be honest with you, I have no idea. I have 2,000 followers, almost 2,000 followers on Instagram. And I cannot find anywhere where it tells you what's the criteria for Instagram monetization. I have no idea. I can tell you if you watch the YouTube videos, Instagram is where you only make about 1 or 2 cents a video. So you couldn't even in a day make enough videos to make a decent amount of money on there. Facebook, you make about 5 cents per video. And YouTube, if you're doing shorts, it's about 7 cents. Yeah, it wouldn't let me. I can't find where there's the criteria. I can't find it. And wherever, when I click on monetization, it'll just tell me, click, or this is where you will learn about monetization, and there's nothing to click on. No learn more or nothing. And Facebook invited me early on because I had over 500 followers. Now there's only like 800 or something like that. I don't know. I actually forgot about it until I actually made something. 7 cents. 5 cents. Oh, somebody smarted off about my Facebook stuff that, you're making good money on you should be making good money on Facebook. And I'm like, look at this invoice. Here's July, August, September, or, the quarter. And then I just take a screenshot of it and let them see it. You're not going to make money on these. I don't know how people make money on them. Unless they have 1 million followers. It's the only thing I can come up with. And I'm not very structured on the reels and shorts, to be honest. I should be, but I'm not. So good luck. If you find where it says it, let me know, because I couldn't find it. I was looking all over. I even went and searched it on Google to see if it would tell me how to even monetize. But if you get monetized by, by their shops, that people have to literally shop from you in order for you to make a commission on it. My crowd doesn't seem to be that supportive. That's kind of why I really haven't pushed to get merchandise. What's the point? I told myself when I get merchandise, what I'll do is have some detailed grandma shirts made. But I don't see no reason for it. Not yet. That's why I don't post anything else. I would have to post myself just with the towel. So is that what you're going to do for Halloween? Is go to work in a towel? Because some girl's going to rip that towel off and said, I just wanted to see. Oh, my bad. Because isn't there laws against stuff like that, indecent exposure and all that? Have a good night, Mr. Rico. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Yeah, I got to get up early, too. I usually go to bed around 11 or so. That's why I thought, well, I'll just have a quick little video or a quick little live. But they're backing us up a little bit tomorrow. Don't have to leave the yard until 8. Yeah, I can see somebody walking up to you, Humberto, ripping that towel off. You could wear a gray wig or something on with it, Add a little spice to your towel costume. I did one time, and wifey teared the towel and didn't let me leave home that day. Well, I imagine not. Is anybody dressing up for Halloween? Or is it just me? I'm going to detail a car in my Halloween costume just for the frickin' fun of it. You know what I did not do? I did not start a poll. Dang it. I used to when I was with my kids. I thought it'd be kind of a cute little video to make. I got lazy this year, been so busy. I have a Halloween costume party I'm attending. Oh, what are you going to go as? Louis the 16th? God, I took my shower when I got home and my hair is still wet back here. You'd think it'd be dry by now. Is there a lag on here? Yeah, that's what I did this year, David. Um, each year when I had my nonprofit, we would have a dart tournament, and it was always for Halloween. So people had to dress up for Halloween and come play darts. Well, we always, all of us and the volunteers, we always dressed up. And so this year, I just pulled one of those out. I'm not going to go spend money on a costume I'm going to wear once. You know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, I'll just, and then I couldn't decide which one to go with. I don't know if I will create my costume for the office. Well, y'all got to take a picture and put it on your community tabs if you do, so we can all see. I could always put a little string on this and just put it on as a mask. How about that? Here you go. There you go, Humberto. You can wear the Batman mask with your towel. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out, David. It'll all get figured out. My dog, whenever she goes to Deidre's house, which is when I go on the truck, because she can't be at home this long. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that, David? Oh my God. Mine will do that. Oh, I hate that. Anyway, so my Deidre has four or five dogs. Four, I think she's at the max, 5 dogs. And she's got five. She's got the 2 Pitskis, and then she's got a Rottweiler and a great big white German Shepherd, and then a small little Italian Greyhound. And when Bella goes over there, they get to playing and roughhousing and all that good stuff. And then she comes home and she crashes and just sleeps for hours. If I wear a Batman mask, I will have to have a bat line for ladies to call me. You're overthinking that. You're overthinking it. You act like you're something special. So she's been crashed out. So yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun little video to do. Dress up in a costume and detail a car. Just for the fun of it. I've got several, obviously, I've got a list of videos that need to be done, which I plan on getting more of those done Wednesday and Thursday. But there's another video I want to make with my son-in-law, because man, we get to bickering and bantering back and forth, and everybody just laughs, and I'm like, well, that would be entertainment for YouTube. The only problem is it's going to take me 10 hours to edit the darn thing, to cut out every cuss word, because inevitably I'm going to call him something. Every time. Because he just acts like a child. A 33-year-old child. What's that for? Lots of beeps. That's what I told my daughter. I said, it'd take me 10 hours to edit that. And would you get any sound? Or would it just be a long beep through the whole dang video? But I thought I would detail his car, his pickup. Which his stays cleaner than Tori's. Because Tori's usually transporting children. And you know how kids are. But every little hair, speck of dirt, greasy steering wheel, I would be all over him. That's the best thing when you can have someone to share with like that. Well, like what? Oh, with my son-in-law? Man, I'm just always... Like what I said to him the other night. When he said hi to me through Tori. And I said, hi, Scott, I still think you're a jerk. I'm just as much an instigator, but he instigates. I'll tell you, he's a little demon. He's a demon when he wants to be. It is what it is. Yeah. I keep telling him, I'm like, it's going to be a one big 10-minute long beep. Either that, or I would have to literally cut the words out. So you would hear, It'd be funny though, just to see how it turned out. And I figured I'll do that one of these evenings when they're at my shop, because they'll show up at the shop. And so I'm like, well, I'll just catch him then. See how bad it gets. Pull that pickup in here, dude. Let's clean it up. I get along pretty well with my son-in-laws. My daughter-in-law, she's pretty quiet. My grandma was always joking around with my dad, and she always defended my dad instead of her own daughter, my mom. That was kind of what my grandma did. Swear, itchy nose and everything. I'm going to finish this cigarette and then I'm going to go to bed. We're going to go down and work on the turnpike tomorrow. I wish that turnpike job would just hurry up and get done. My dad always treated her like he treated his mom. Well, Jerry was that way with my grandpa. Him and my grandpa, man, they would get to chit-chatting and hooting and hollering and laughing, and my grandma would interrupt and grandpa would go, "Hold up, woman. Hold on." And she'd look at me and she'd go, "You hear this shit?" It'd be funny. They would banter back and forth amongst themselves. It was so funny. But I guess that's what makes a good relationship, though. When you can banter back and forth like that. And it doesn't even matter what kind of relationship. Just having one where you can banter back and forth and enjoy life. It's like today. I wonder how they would be in today's society where everybody's offended by everything. Whenever my dad had to be at the hospital, they drove from the south part of the island to be next to him and us. But you mean when he was sick? Oh, you mean somebody beat you to be in first? And of course, now that they're gone, you probably appreciate that 10 times more, don't you? That's how I am with my grandma. Now that her and my grandpa are gone, you just appreciate it that much more. Because you miss it. You're like, those were the days. Those were the days. Okay, you guys, I'm done. I'm done for today. I'm waiting for you to respond. Yes, my dad owned his partner, the CPA company, but dad was chronic asthmatic. Oh, okay. Well, they at least had a good relationship. But yes, you guys have a good night. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I've been up since 5. And it's been a very windy day messing with me. So, you guys have a good night. Um, I don't know. I might pop in here tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see how things are going. Depends on how I feel. If I'm too tired, I'm not gonna. Last night I was too tired. I was just too tired. I had a lot going on. So you guys have a in 98. Wow, that was a while back. Becca was born. Oh, he was young. Oh my. But anyway, have a good night, guys. Stay out of trouble. That's easier said than done. Have a good night. Peace.